why music matters or sound matters is because it pierces the soul when visuals can't. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Well, a few people here. But I'm going to be a little bit loud to get much more attention. I'm an attention kind of guy. I like attention. أول شيء مرحبا. مرحبا وأهلين. وهالنهار الحلو. The sun is not too bad today. I think it's quite nice. First of all, my name is Ahmed. No one here has probably seen me. Well, I have been on Forbes, so you might have seen me there. But I'm the guy who does a lot of the famous voices in Dubai, specifically for the Dubai government. And you've heard me on Dubai Opera, Dubai Expo 2020, Hayakum, and a lot of the other announcements that you hear in Dubai. This is something that I do, which is a passion of mine, and I built a school around it. And I'm very, very, very proud of one of my companies. But what I really do is that I'm a branding expert who actually has been through a lot from a medical standing point. So at the age of 17 and a half, I'm just gonna go straight into it. Like, no hello, that's straight into it. At the age of 17 and a half, I was involved in a car accident where I was not the one driving. I was in the back seat on the right side, and the driver and passenger, my childhood best friends, died. And I survived. So what I had to go through in the hospital in Haykaliya in Lebanon at the time was approximately a year, and I was in a coma for a month and 3 days. It was actually quite a lot. It stopped my educational pattern. I never finished school or high school, and I never went to university. But what I have been doing my entire life is making music. I'm a musician. That's mainly what I do. And I built my career around music. When I was 19, I discovered the power of music when it comes to one thing and one thing only: branding. Actual audio branding. I'm not talking about jingles. Come to us and listen to this thing and buy our product now. No, forget about that. That's not cool, that's not important. That's too 90s and 80s. Yahi, it doesn't matter. Not like it used to aslan back in the early 2000s. So I started composing music for certain brands here in the UAE. And then I became very, very lucky when I did the music for Majid Al Futtaim, which you've heard, which is the ta-na-na-na-na. I'm sure you've heard it in all of the malls of Majid Al Futtaim in the Middle East. It plays in Vox Cinema, plays in the background, and so many more places. And then I got lucky again when I did the music for an infinite amount of brands, including Barakat, the Barakat. I'm sure you've heard that. And then I did some annoying stuff like the insurance market.e. Very annoying, but very famous, huh? Very famous, and it made the company a lot of money. Now, how is this relevant to medical? In 2019, well, to be exact, around 2020, when COVID just started, there was a COVID vaccination program by the Abu Dhabi government, G42, called For Humanity. For Humanity was a program to release the vaccines of COVID. And you had to call and be on hold for up to 19 minutes to actually schedule yourself to go and get the COVID vaccine. So what I did is I created their official branding exercise in sound to actually help people wait on the phone a bit longer and feel a bit relaxed, because everybody was panicking. You should have seen my mom. Oh my God, yeah, habibi COVID, yeah, habibi COVID, we're gonna die. Yeah, mama, we're not gonna die, relax. Relax, yeah, mama. Things are gonna be fine. And we are here to fix it. So what I did is that I created and crafted the official music of For Humanity, the campaign in Abu Dhabi, with 4 notes that went ta, ta-ra, ta-ra, ra, which is 4 times 2 in a way, but it's 4 core melodies. The reason why is because the human brain can take 1 note at a time when it comes to sound. When you listen to music like Nancy Ajram, by the way, I used to work with her when I was like 17. That's what I mainly started. I was a composer for Nancy, Elisa, many others. You can check my Wikipedia, it's all there. But when you do that, you go on, I'm talking in a note, then I go to the other. Your brain doesn't expect or expects. When it comes to anything that has to do with the medical field, people are terrified from hospitals, centers, whatever it is, everywhere in between. Sound is as important, if not more important, than visual in today's world. So whatever that I've worked on, when I went into the medical field, it worked 10 times more. For Humanity, people were waiting approximately from 2 to 3 minutes on hold before they closed the line and said enough is enough. After my customized phone music went live, it increased up to 8 minutes immediately. The music took them on a journey, tell them, hey, listen, we're with you. Relax, we're together. And then the signature ended with my voice saying, For Humanity. You probably heard that, but you forgot about it. And then I had the pleasure of working with HMS, which is Mirdif Hospital, Garud Hospital, and it goes HMS, your smile begins here. ابتسامتك تبدأ هنا. Call them, it's literally on the phone. And then I did the music, the background music for the lobby in every single hospital. So when you're waiting for the doctor to come out, there's customized music with the signature melody repeating, getting stuck in your head to create recall, and at the same time giving you a unique type of experience. Their marketing department was very shocked by this because they're like, wait, this is new? It's new in the Middle East, but it's very famous globally. I had the privilege of working on major brands, including the which is for Ittisalat. And that was, well, that was one of the hardest ones I worked on with me and my team. But it worked very, very well because it got stuck in everybody's head. You go to anyone, and you just say, and they're like, oh my God, I'm on hold. Exactly. It really, really, really works. And it brings you closer to the brand in a different way. Medical is different because people are feeling so many emotions. And recently, last year, I completed the Saudi German hospital, caring like family, for the entire region of the Middle East. So I've currently worked on 114 brands, and some of them are medical. And I'm very, very excited to pierce more hospitals and more medical centers and convince them of the power of sound. It is healing. Sound has power. For me, my voice, my natural tone, has nothing to do with the voice you hear in the airport. When I tell you, السيدات والسادة مرحبا بكم في مطار دبي العالمي. يرجى العلم. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dubai International Airport. Please keep your luggage on you at all given times. The way that voice was designed, that tone was designed, was extremely scientific. Hell, even borderline medical. These are not just some nice voices or some nice little jingles or musics. Okay, I understand. The insurance market is very annoying, but I haven't only done projects in the Middle East or in Dubai. I've worked globally. I'm sure you all know Kellogg's, which is a nice little cereal brand, and all of their ads ends with Kellogg's. Those 2 seconds play in 135 markets. This is the kind of exposure sound gives you, specifically sound branding, audio branding, or sonic branding. That's what I specialize in. And the reason why I got into it is because it saved me from myself when I was going through terrible, terrible marketing and just pure pain from physical, mental, and emotional back when I was 17 and a half years old. Today, what's really, really funny is that every single person here, and well, in the entire country, has heard me at one point at a time. And 1 out of 10 people in the entire Middle East, or maybe even the world, have heard my music at some point. And the reason why is because it pierces in a way that nothing else can. So how do you paint an image for your consumers, for your patients, for your customers, and everywhere in between to trust you more? Yeah, you can say nice things, you can make Instagram reels, you can make TikTok reels, you can say, hey, this is the initiative we're working on, and everywhere in between. But why music matters, or sound matters, is because it pierces the soul when visuals can't. I know this is the second time I repeat that, but I'm happy to repeat it 10 more times, because it does not get more honest than that. Sound has the ability to talk to your soul every single day and every single moment. If you go, there's a platform called Reddit. I'm sure you all know it. Go to the Dubai subreddit right now. The biggest, what's it called? The biggest thread right now is someone nagging about the music of insurance market. And they're like, please make it stop, make it stop. And then people are tagging me in it. They're tagging Ahmed Haffar, and I'm laughing. And I replied, I'm like, guys, I've worked on over 100 brands. Insurance market is annoying, but that's not the point of it. But recently, I got sick, and I went to Saudi German, and I'm sitting in the lobby, and I completely forgot I've done the music. And I'm like, oh, wait, that's me. It's actually really, and it relaxed me. So I just talked to random people. I'm like, do you guys like the music? Like literally just a dude and his wife and a child. And I'm randomly, he's like, I hope you guys are okay. What do you think of the music? He's like, yeah, it's relaxing. I'm like, does it bother you? He's like, no. And I'm like, has a nice melody. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, by the way, I did it. He's like, there's no way. I'm like, dude, I've got all the proof right here. What do you mean no way? Yeah, I did. It even has a Saudi German hospital taking you on a journey like never before. And that's why we bring you to life and make sure that your life gets better every single day. This is wellness. Please understand that you matter not only to us, but to your families and to your friends. It is important to know the power of you. Imagine building a story or a video on customized music, which has the main brand guidelines stuck in your ears on a video with a script like that and a voice like mine. Unfortunately, I can't use my voice because I'm the government, but I can get you hundreds of other voices. I own a big production house. This is the power of storytelling through sound, storytelling through recall, and making sure that people remember you every single day. Whether you're in the Middle East, whether you're just in Dubai, whether you're in Abu Dhabi, whether you're in Sharjah, or anywhere in between, or even globally. Always remember, sound is a part of everything. You wake up every day, you talk to your friends. There are certain voices that when they call you, make you happy. Certain voices that annoy you. And everywhere in between. This is the power of sound. Sound is not something to take very simply. Sound is something to take in a completely different perspective. Recently, I went to the Dubai Opera to watch a show for AOND. I was extremely excited about it. It was a whole orchestra. And I sat there and I'm like, oh yeah, my voice is gonna play. And when my voice played, I actually enjoyed the structure of it. Have you guys heard, who's here been to the Dubai Opera? Raise your hand. Okay, so the way my voice goes is very, very specific, which is also medical. Think about it. السيدات والسادة مرحبا بكم في Dubai Opera. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dubai Opera. You see, the structure is designed in a certain way. The music is done in a certain way as well to represent and fit a brand. When we do audio branding, we don't just do audio branding, we do sonic branding. We make sure it enters your soul, your heart. People understand you in a completely different manner with a message that nothing else can repeat. And yes, again, for the last time, the insurance market is annoying, but do you know how successful it is? 1 out of 10 people don't know it. 9 out of 10 people who live in UAE know that sound. Can you comprehend how unbelievably famous that has become for insurance market? I just did it in like 20 minutes, by the way, genuinely. But how successful it became is insane. Let's take a look at McDonald's. Ba-da-pa-pa-pa, I'm loving it. You can play on any instrument and you know the melody. This is sound branding. And I specialize in it, and I have the biggest portfolio, proudly, in the entire Middle East. Because I figured that out before anybody else did. And today, I have global brands that I've worked with, including Rixos Hotels. And now, I think I can say this publicly, even if you're taking videos. I am proud to say I'm doing the official music of Taj Hotels on planet Earth. Meaning all 365 hotels for Taj will have identical music in the lobby, on the phone, when you're walking to the room, and when you open the door. Can you even imagine how many hundreds of millions of people are gonna hear my music every hour? Well, every day to be specific. Your hospitals, your clinics require the power of sound. Forget my voice is annoying. I'm talking about crafting dedicated, custom-made, designed branding music that can represent you in ways nor your visuals, nor your marketing teams and ideas can ever get to create relatability, to create recall, to allow people to trust you, and to take the sensitive topic of emotions and turn it to sound. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the marketing department or you own any hospitals, please come and have a coffee because I am worth a chat. All right? Any questions? I genuinely want to hear from any of you. Does anyone have a question? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Does anyone have a question? Please, I'm happy to pass you the mic. Even about my annoying voice and why I did the insurance market, I'll answer that. Anyone has any questions, please raise your hand. I'll give you the mic. All right. What? I'm very happy to hear that. But I'm very curious about people in the industry if they have any questions. Anybody raise your hands if you have something to ask. Nobody? يا عمي سلونا شوية. Let's have a bit of fun. Okay, I'll give you one quick story about a piece of music that I did recently. Who here knows Hans Zimmer, the composer? Of course. I recently had the privilege of working with Loire Kotler, the voice of Dune. The right? Very, very famous global voice. And I composed the official music for festival city malls in the Middle East. Every festival city mall right now has a certain background music, that is mine. It has the music on the phone, it has the signature, it goes ta-na-na. Go to any of their reels, anywhere, you'll hear that. When I did that, I had a big challenge. I am a mall, and a series of malls that exists in Dubai, in Doha, in Cairo, and everywhere in between, okay? I am a mall that speaks about festivity, that's extremely personal and wants to cater to everybody of all ages. So how did that little melody come out? That melody came out to expose every bit of goodness that they've been hiding, to think about the future through the power of sound. And that was a big hit. And I did their fountain music, which is the Imagine show, with Loire Kotler, the voice of Dune, on Hans Zimmer's team. And another one, I'm just gonna borrow this for a second. Another one is this. Go to any reel for barakat, and it ends with barakat. That little melody has struck over 300,000 people's ears. There's kids who are singing this melody, increasing their sales, increasing their revenue, increasing their recall, and honestly, it's really good juice. So I highly advise you to try barakat in case you haven't. Wellness and goodness can be empowered with sound. Feeling afraid because of medical issues and reasons is something I know too well. This leg was broken. This hand was broken. You know what it means to be a musician and have a broken hand? It's hell. This back was broken. Look, now it's nice. Now I can walk. I got the energy, got the confidence, baby. But back then I had nothing. Didn't even have a high school degree. Sound saved me. And if your business needs help, sound can save you. That is the power of sound. That is the power of how you take a brand to a brand. You take a sound to a sound. You take yourself in ways like you've never heard before. Because every single day you wake up, the first thing that you want to hear is something about you. Stand in front of the mirror. Remind yourself you love yourself. Go to the gym. Eat better. Understand yourself better. And for God's sake, smile. الابتسامة ما في أجمل منها. محل ما بتجيبوها ومحل ما بتروحوا. هيدي الابتسامة الحياة. وابتسامة الحياة لازم تكون موجودة على كل زبون عندكم إياه. The smile of life needs to be there for every customer and every consumer and every patient that you have in your industry, in your establishments. Whatever hospitals you're in, whatever it is. So if you guys are interested, my name is Ahmed Haffar, known as the voice of Dubai, and which is an honor, by the way. And at the same time, I create the biggest music for brands in the Middle East and in the world, and I've had the privilege of working with multiple hospitals, working with multiple medical centers, and I am only getting started. I have my eyes on a few hospitals, and I'm gonna take them to the next level, baby. Please.